Well, from health to your wallet, every Friday we bring you tricks on how to keep your wallet thriving.
Here's Fred Childers and Certified Financial Planner Chad Olivier with this morning's Money Talks.
Welcome to this week's edition of Money Talks. I'm Fred Childers. I'm joined by Chad Olivier. He is a certified financial planner. Chad, it is back to school time, so kids are heading back to school. So let's talk about saving for kids' education. When should parents start saving for college?
Well, Fred, inflation is the cost of goods becoming more expensive over the years.
And that plays into this, doesn't it?
It does, it does. And so, since 1980, inflation for goods and services it's running about 3 to 3.5%. For college expenses, 7%.
Wow.
So double the amount of the normal inflation. So the cost of college today in 10 years will double.
That's amazing. And it's something that you obviously have to plan for. So what options are there for savings?
Well, we always recommend that you start as soon as possible. So start early, invest often. So you're going to want to invest it because you're going to want some type of return on that investment. So
keep adding to it.
Exactly. So there's a couple of different ways you can do that. One is the Coverdell Educational Savings Account. That limits you to $2,000 per year put into it. It grows tax deferred. You can take it out for college and educational expenses, tax-free.
But you can't put any more than $2,000.
That's it. And there's an income limit on that too. Married couples between $190,000 and $210,000. What we recommend is the 529 plan. The 529 plan, there's no income limit, and you're in full control of it, of the monies, and you can invest it for a child, and then if that child does not go to college, you can move it to the next child, you can move it to the next child, you can move it to grandchildren, and also it grows tax deferred. You take it out tax free. And Louisiana has a fantastic one, the Louisiana 529 plan.
We're on a good list for something.
Exactly, exactly. It's fantastic. And you're not in the general account of the state of Louisiana. Keep that in mind. It is your investment account for a
not tied to the state at all.
Exactly. But what they do is, what's interesting, is they'll give at least a 2% match on whatever you put in. And then there's a tax deduction also on the front end, which you contribute. So the tax deduction is $2,400 per individual. If you're married, $4,800. So great plan. And again, it's growing tax deferred, and you take that money out tax free. With the new tax law, you can even use that 529 plans for K through 12 tuition.
Wow. Well, I know we say it over and over again on this segment, and it definitely bears repeating. The big thing is to have a plan, to make sure you have something in place to save for your kids' future.
That's exactly it, Fred. And when you're doing your financial plan, that's part of it. There is the college education. And again, we have grandparents that fund these 529 plans for their grandkids, and it's fantastic.
Well, it's smart when you think about that 7%. That's a lot.
It is.
Yeah, all right, thank you, Chad. That does it for this week's edition for Money Talks. For Chad Olivier, I'm Fred Childers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.